Alright everyone, part 2 of the tree Odyssey? Oh, I remembered now. Yeah, we've not got some fun maps ahead of us, have we? No. I hate this next map. Anyway, I had the day off today, it was really nice. Good old Australia Day, which has been... I don't know. I don't really celebrate it. I used to when I was little. Me and the family used to go down to the beach because they'd set off fireworks every Australia Day. Or every time Australia Day rolled around, rather. So, you know, that was fun for a bit as a kid, but yeah, I don't really do much to celebrate now. It's more of a, hey, thanks for the public holiday kind of thing. I feel like this is, for some reason, the better play. Every time there's awkward positioning for a map, I just immediately assume the more towers I can place, the better. For an early start defense. Just because, I mean, this map is shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to people that like this map. I don't think you exist. This map is shit, right? The only people I can see that would enjoy this map are, like, ancient Rome or Greek lovers. And don't get me wrong, I personally, big fan of ancient Greek. Don't know that much about ancient Rome, but Greek, hells yeah. I love Greek mythology. Not much about actual, you know, Greek people and what they did. But yeah, I don't really see anyone saying Polyphemus is my favourite map in BTD6. Oh boy, if you don't like Polyphemus, what are you doing? It's just a shit map. It really is. You gotta, well, not the first time, but you gotta pay money to keep that stupid fucking eyeball open. And yeah, sure, gives your water towers a buff, but guess what else does that? Another map that we'll be playing later on in this Odyssey, and it does it for free. You don't have to pay to keep that shit open. It's just so much nicer. And look at this. Maybe not that one, maybe not that one, maybe not that one. I could have sworn those were removable. Are these not allowed to be removed? Oh no, it just says removal rate is free, which means that it's not free. It is in fact unavailable to remove at all. I do remember there being a glitch about that. But, I promise you, these little fucking prissy tile things can be removed. And you know what that does for you? Fuck all! It does nothing! Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And you know how I know? Because all it does is give you extra range for water towers that you want to place in the inferior outside section of the map. But guess what's still in your way? The fucking trees. Doesn't get rid of the trees. I thought it would get rid of the trees, but it doesn't. Just gets rid of these and allows you to see through, like, maybe it gets rid of like these 3 trees, but the rest of the trees still stay. So, you know, a sub or a boat can see through this little tiny gap here. And you're supposed to be like, oh, that's a game changer, that one. It's just so much easier to play this map, in my opinion, without any water towers whatsoever, and just pretend like it doesn't exist. Just pretend like it's a hazardous wasteland to monkeys, and any that get placed there will immediately die. Just ignore it completely. It's going to be a shitty start, but at the very least, you can rely on your towers more comfortably. Water towers over here, somewhat helpful. Somewhat very helpful, actually. Don't get me wrong, it's not the greatest placement for it. But there again, the greatest placement for it is locked behind like a, what, 500, how much is it? It is $500 now. Shit, why is it $500 now? Are you telling me it's based on round? Are you really telling me it's not like Workshop, where it starts off at 0 and then every time you pay it increases? Are you telling me it's actually based on what round you're on? That's even more of a fucking scam. I hate this map. This map sucks. I don't think anyone in their right mind would like this map. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. Australia Day. For those who are unaware, Australia Day is the day that Australia was colonized by good old white people. That's just it just feels like one of those memes at this point in time, where it's just like white people colonized another country again. What are you gonna do? You scoundrels, you going after more people. And then the white people, they're just like, huh, what do we say? We've done it again, sorry. But thank fuck those times are over. Anyway, Australia Day, or if you're heavily against taking pride in the day when white people showed up into a new country or continent and started slaughtering the inhabitants and claiming it as their own land, then also known as Invasion Day. To be honest, I feel like you're only calling it an Invasion Day if you're very anti-Australian, and if you're very Australian, you're not really proud of the fact that it's Australia Day. You know, you don't make a big deal out of it. You're just like, heh, public holiday, nice. And I feel like that's the attitude of most Australians. Anyway, for those that didn't know, it's when Australia was colonised by the good old white English people. Oh, excuse me. But yes, that is, for some reason, what we are celebrating on this day, when in fact, I'm pretty sure, if you ask anyone that works in Australia, hey, you know, do you care about the significance of this day? They would say, absolutely I do. Give me my fucking public holiday. And that's the only reason they would care. You know, like, I haven't gone to see the fireworks in ages, but they do fireworks every year on Australia Day, which is, you know, something, I guess. But, yeah, bit of controversy around that one, which is quite interesting, you know. It's a public holiday, but there's controversy around it. Could you imagine if there was controversy around Christmas? That'd be fucking great. It's like, sees you when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake. Bit of a fucking creep, isn't he? Let's not celebrate this, let's boycott Christmas. I guess, out of all the public holidays, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, all kind of celebrate things that are more on the mythical side, you know? Christmas celebrating big jolly red suit wearing, white hair having fat man supposedly going down people's chimneys. We only just installed a chimney like a few years ago, so I don't know how the fuck he got in the house before then. And then you got Easter Bunny. I don't even know what Easter really is. Like, I know it's like a Christian thing, right? About the death and resurrection of Jesus or whatever. But like, where did the bunny come from? At what point in time did people just see Jesus and the Bible and go, you know what this needs? Rabbits that shit chocolate. That would be perfect. And then obviously someone else has gone, fuck yes, Jim, we're promoting you. And then that's just become a thing, you know? But anyway, we're getting off topic. I think the problem is, because the Australia Day public holiday is rooted in real life events. You know, it's like, I suppose it's similar to like Anzac Day or something, where it's like, you're sort of celebrating an event that included a lot of hurt and pain for one side, but not for another side, and because the other side didn't have as much pain and suffering, was obviously the side that won, so to speak, then they get the holiday, they love the holiday, and the people that, you know, were on the other side aren't particularly fond of it. And I guess those that see the holiday for what it is also aren't really fond of it. Anyway, I feel like there should be more controversy over Valentine's Day. You know? It's just a scam so that couples and loved ones spend more money on each other around that time frame. And yet, nobody bats an eye. You should probably put up another village. Village? Ninja. Ninja? Yeah, go on. Ninja over here. Why not? That should be a bit better. Oh yeah. Much better. Much better. I want to get a Spirit of the Forest. Just so I can relax and not have to think about this map anymore. It's really not a fun one. Oh, and it's so weird having today off of work. Like, I went to work yesterday, didn't go today, tomorrow's Saturday, but I'm going to work tomorrow. It's just so strange to think about. Nice clean-up skills, everyone. Open. I'm gonna love you for these trees. They're gonna come in super handy. I just know it. Bang. And bang. Bang, bang. Just keep placing everything. Oh yeah, I guess that means at night, oh, tonight at some point, I'm gonna be hearing fireworks and loud bangs going on. Ooh, but you know what I did do today? First of all, I watched a lot of things. I watched a lot of anime. I watched a lot of TV shows. I've been getting into Doctor Who recently, and it's honestly is pretty good. It's pretty funny. Like, I caught the occasional episode of it when I was younger because my mum watched it, but that was just, you know, episodes few and far between. I'd just sort of watch it and find it entertaining as a story. I never actually, you know, watched concurrent episodes or like sequential episodes chronologically. So, you know, doctors were changing and transforming and being different and you know, like, oh, I saw him last week, why is he different now? What is this show? It's like, oh, it's Doctor Who. I'm like, wait, what? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there was a different person there. That was amazing timing. I really hoped that would work. I didn't expect it to, but cool. But yeah, so I've been getting into Doctor Who, watching it from, I don't know if it's not the beginning. Doctor Who's been around for ages, and I definitely haven't watched the earliest ones, but I've been watching since, what's his face? Before David Tennant. Chris something, I think. Christopher something or other. I don't know his name. But, he was pretty good. He's pretty funny. And David Tennant, I know, is a good doctor. So, that should be a good barrel of laughs to get through. I've only watched the first episode of David Tennant, where he's at the hospital. But, yeah, can't wait. The rest should be pretty great. Oh, we're gonna get screwed here. We're not prepared for fortified mobs. Hold up, I have a solution. How long did this round go for? Way too long. Let's just do that. Problem solved. Get this guy back up and running in no time. Anyway, now that this map's no longer a problem, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. I've been watching a lot of anime, including Mashal, which is essentially a mix between muscles and magic. So it's turned into Mashal. And essentially, what it's about, it's a typical sort of One Punch Man style situation, where the main character is just buff as fuck out of his mind. And essentially the reason for it is because he doesn't know magic, and supposedly he can't ever learn magic. people are born with these scars across their faces, which indicate their magical potential. And he is a pure-faced, completely unmarked individual. And so, essentially, I won't spoil too much, but essentially, the hook of the story is that the main character has to essentially perform feats of supposed magic, and obviously he can't do it, so he has to use his muscles and his brawn to try and mimic the look of magic or the feeling of magic, and it's just hilarious. Like, if I can give you just one example, there's a point in time where it is a bit of a piss take of Hogwarts in a way, and you know, Harry Potter and all that. And so there's a part where there's like a supposed Quidditch game, and so he has to fly on a broom and stay in the air on a broom, and he's just like, I can't fucking fly. He's just like, yeah, of course you can. You're in a fucking magical school, mate. Come on, you can fly. And he's just like, well, I can't. And he's like, yeah, you can. Anyway, back and forth with that until he eventually gets pushed to his limit, and he just does a massive fucking leap in the air, and then he just swings his legs so fucking hard that they act as like wings, and he stays up in the air. It's ridiculous, and that's entirely what the anime is for. But yeah, essentially shit like that happens all the time, and I just find it amazing. Amazing and hilarious. Right, is the removal cost free? No, it's actually just non-existent. Cool. Thanks, Ninja Kiwi. Love that. Let's start with a ninja this time. It's only round 2, so we shouldn't struggle that much. Right? Oh wait, shit. Round 4's a thing. I didn't think about round 4. We'll get some assistance. Oh, that wasn't as many lives as I thought it might be. I was expecting all of them to disappear, honestly. Okay. More energy. More passion. Okay, we're good. Come on. Sharpshooters. Right around the corner, and will absolutely help us pick up our game here. Although, to be fair, Seeking Shuriken and Ninja Discipline, did one of them get a buff recently? Because it feels like that was holding off more balloons than it should have been. I'm not complaining, but I don't know. Something happened to it? Might have. Oh, I've just realized we can't remove these, so that's going to be very painful to deal with. I might have to do something about that. Okay, well, I'll start by doing this. Chuck you on strong to deal with leads, and then make sure that this boy can buff our friend to also deal with leads. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, right, where were we? Right, more passion, more... Come on, acidic mixture dip. Thank you, right. You're slightly better at your job. Alchemist is doing its job. We're still losing lives, which is also great news. I mean, that's what you really want to see. Yeah. all of your efforts still turning to shit. Nah, it's fine. We're good. We're good. I do want to place Oben. Yeah, go on. I'll do that first. I won't let him get buffed, though. He gets to do the buffing. He does not receive the buffs. I just realized when he gets to the right level, I can tell him where to place his trees and have him on the back sort of section. That'll be good at least. There we go. Double shot. Beautiful. That is exactly where I wanted that to go. Thank you, Oben. Reading my mind. Okay. We're gonna take down this Moab that'll show up soon. We're gonna need the OG team. Oben, Ninja Alk, 401s all around. And just have a great time. We might still lose. Actually, no, it's not ABR, so Ninja Alk versus a regular Moab should destroy it. I just don't know if it'll be good enough to clean up everything after. That's the part I'm sort of worried about, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I can't wait, because after tomorrow, I have taken some time off of work, and it's gonna be glorious to rest. And avoid the triple pick, because that's the main reason I'm doing it, but more importantly, to rest. But to be honest, more importantly, to avoid the triple pick, because that's gonna be some bullshit, and I'm gonna be so glad I don't have to deal with it. Ah, it's gonna be so nice. Do, 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 do. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder who's going to be loading tomorrow. Because usually when it comes to triple pick, I'm the one that's loading. But because my colleague organizes where everybody goes in the morning and where everybody is positioned in the at the workplace, like where everyone's assigned or allocated for the day. She's usually very kind to me on a Saturday, and regardless of what the situation is, she'll put me on box making. Because she knows I love box making. And she's kind enough to put me on there at least once a week. So, if I'm lucky, I won't have to deal with any bullshit tomorrow. If I'm unlucky, I will. So, wish me luck, guys. Hey, we cleaned that up nicely. I was thinking a druid would be like the icing on the cake for that. But the main reason I got it is because I want more money. So I'm thinking about getting Jungle's Bounty. Because I think going for the sniper might be a little too expensive early on. So we just do that. Double the damage of our druid pretty easily. And then we can upgrade the sniper a little bit more and be like, yeah, do more damage, bounce those bullets, get more kills, bring in some supply drops. Yes, please. Do. But yeah, if I'm on box making tomorrow, I'm gonna have a great day. I'm gonna have a great fucking day. If I'm not on box making tomorrow, I'm gonna have a terrible day. But you know what? It's gonna be fine, because after that terrible day, I'm gonna have some time off. And you know what's bullshit to me? I've been thinking about this a lot. But like, when my boss and my colleagues have time off, I usually think to myself, yeah, alright, good on you. Enjoy your time off. I'll try my best not to burn the place to the ground while you're gone. Right? And for the most part, I successfully achieved that goal. But yeah, so my boss had time off in December because he had family members coming over for Christmas and he wanted to spend some quality time with them, and I was just like, fuck yes, sounds like a good plan, you do that, we'll hold the fort. And then when my boss came back, my colleague in January took some time off, and I was just like, fuck yes, enjoy your time off, boss's turn's done, now it's your turn. Take it easy, we'll look after the place while you're gone. Simple stuff, right? However, and it could just be their personalities versus mine, because that is a factor, but when I'm taking time off, and yes, usually I'm doing it to avoid work, right? But to be honest, who isn't? Secretly, right? Every time I take time off, they're always like, for fuck's sake, you better come back soon, or are you sure? Maybe you can stay and not take that time off? And I'm just there like, I'm a casual worker, you fools! You can't restrain me, and when I take time off, and I laugh at them right in their face. As I watch them die on the inside knowing that I won't be there to help them. Maybe it does just mean that I'm, like, someone they rely on quite a lot. Which, you know, obviously I take as a compliment. But at the same time, they sort of seem almost annoyed with me. As if to be like, you fucking really taking time off right as things are getting shit? And I'm just like, yes. I didn't have family coming over in December, so I didn't take time off for them. And I didn't have time off in January because I thought things were running smoothly and everything was going fine. Now things are stressing me the fuck out. I'd like to get the fuck out. And it's either quitting or taking time off. And I assume they'd prefer the latter. So I do that, and then they're still angry and annoyed. So I'm just like, meh, fuck you guys. And you know what my boss said to me the other day? Which I thought was hilarious. Because I would have mentioned this. Because yesterday was rather chill at work, right? And it didn't seem like a triple pick. My boss at the end of the day, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday anyway. My boss at the end of the day was walking around the production room with me. And he was looking around and was like, wow, there's not much stuff out here at all. And I was just like, no, there isn't. It's been a great fucking day. And he's just like, have you guys told inventory this? And I was just like, nope, not yet. And he's like, oh, okay. So then he was walking off to have a chat with them, and he was like, he said to me, and this was pushing it, right? This was pushing it. He said to me, hey, you can work on the days that you took time off on now. And I was just like, well, we'll see what they say first. Because he went to go and ask inventory to see what they were saying about the triple pick. But he was essentially being like, hey, because the triple pick's obviously not here right now, you'll be good to work next week? And I was just like, bitch, see what they say first. But in my heart, I was just like, you cheeky fuck. No, I'm still taking the time off. It's just great if they reverted the changes that fucking quickly. But there's no shot they did. Absolutely no shot. And my boss didn't come back to me and be like, oh yeah, they've stopped the triple pick. Oh yeah, it's still a triple pick. So I'm assuming it's still a triple pick. There was just some weird fuck up on their end. Because that happens a lot for them. Ah! Trees, come back. I need you. Okay. We need more defense in general. The Moab popping side of things is okay. Could be better. Could be worse. I'm thinking another one of these. would do nicely. If I can get it to a jungle's bounty, that'd be the best. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to pop this one. I guess all of the attention's kind of diverted on it, which... Oh, never mind, it just got eaten. Perfect. Can we beat this round? That's what I'm skeptical about. Okay, just with the trees. Just. How about without any trees? And without a second jungle's bounty? Maybe with one, maybe with one, maybe with one, maybe with one. Oh, never mind, we got it. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Supply drop was a little late, but to be honest, it wasn't needed. We ended up getting Jungle's Bounty Part 2, so all is well. No worries, I guess. Huh. Okay, but Moab popping power, yeah, still a problem. Still a problem. Got it. Oh god, this one's gonna get through. It didn't. The fuck? Alright, we're gonna have you sitting pretty right here. You're gonna destroy Moab's foes. As is your directive. I'm gonna get you some Ultra Vision. I'm gonna get you some insane range. I'm gonna get you some more insane range. Place a new tree. Now, Moab popping power. Ordinarily, I would immediately think Dark Knight. But lately, I have been drawn to the Robo Monkey. I think it's because of the new crit thing. Well, I say new. I think it's because of the critical hits. Fun fact, for those that weren't playing BTD6 for a while and have just jumped into it recently, this boy didn't always used to critical hit. Critical hits used to just be a crossbow master thing. Ah, those were the days. I'm kidding, I have no attachment to those days. I'm loving these new upgrades. Anyway, as you can see, Dark Castle, nowhere near as much of a pain as Polyphemus. Yeah, we might have lost a few more lives, but guess what we didn't do? Panic and scream and hate the map for the entirety of the time. So, you know, that's a plus. That's a plus side in my books. Can I get a Spirit of the Forest before the end of the game? Probably if I sell stuff. Kinda want to. Spirit of the Forest is kinda my jam, if you didn't already figure that out. Ooh, maybe with these cash drops we get a bit closer. Alright, let's do it. Fang, fang, keep the named sniper. Always gotta keep the named ones. Spread the roots of poison. Another easy victory on Dark Castle. And maybe I should do this just to get you to buff Oben and some other characters. Yeah, spread the love a little more, you know? Yeah, primary mentoring, whatever. Didn't use any primary towers whatsoever, but it looks like a fun tower and it's available to purchase. Last map. Speaking of good maps with trees and buffs for free to the towers that you place in their segments, we're finally on 1-2 tree. On chimps mode. Right, yes, forgot about that one. Right, well if we're given 40 grand, and that's worth 37.8, not gonna lie, really want to go for that one first, but I probably shouldn't, because that would be dumb. Right, what can I go for tier 5 wise? I could get a glue gunner, I could get a sniper. Sniper might be, no point getting a sniper for money. And I'm not going to be getting more snipers for more damage on those snipers from the original 5th tier sniper. That just seems like a real fancy way to lose. Sky Shredder might be nice at some point. I say we go for a glue gunner, place Oban, and then maybe place a village somewhere that the glue gunner can appreciate. Here, there maybe. So we place the glue gunner here, put the village like there, and then we'll put Oban. Where can we put Oban? I guess we can put him next to these magic ones as much as possible for magic type buffs, I suppose. And bang, ba bang, ba bang. Probably should have placed the village first, but you know what? I'm not in the mood for caring, so we'll ignore it. So put you there. Oh, we can go top part village. That is a 5th tier I'd be interested in. Right, this glue gunner can now pop pretty much anything. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Pleased as punch. What do I want? I don't know what that means. Pop versus dart. Let's go dart. Sure. I'll eventually get the good friend known as Spirit of the Forest. I do love my boy. I know he doesn't generate money or lives in this situation, but I don't care. He's a solid tower in my books. And that's all that matters. Anyway, glue gunner should be able to crush for a while, especially giving it camo detection. At least enough for us to build up something else that can destroy pretty heavily. Yes, I think we'll be alright. I don't know, I don't think I've done chimps on this map before. Not because it was difficult, but because it's... I don't know. Last time I was actually grinding for solo medals, I don't think this map was out. That's how long it's been. Now the only question is, do I save up straight for a Spirit of the Forest, or do I go for something else in between as an intermediate? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll just see how it goes, really. Ooh, another thing I ended up doing today. Pokemon Go. Sisters came around, because obviously it's a public holiday, so nobody's working. Sisters came around, and we went out and did some raids. We got Landorus and Mega Steelix, which is pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Mega Steelix is always good to have to buff some steel types. We already had Mega Sizor to buff steel types, but always good to have another, especially one that's got a different second typing. Do either of these matter more than the other? I don't know if they do. We'll leave it for now until it proves relevant. But yeah, smashed both of those out in a single day, which was great. My missus joined us, so that was great too. Because a lot of the times, my fiance will be studying or out on placement, and so won't get to join us when we go for our raids, which sucks, but overall that just means we do 2 versions of the raid, so that I get a second copy to be able to send to her when we meet up next, or to be able to trade with her, I should say. So it doesn't really matter that she misses out, because she doesn't really miss out on the Pokemon side. But it does kind of suck that she doesn't get to come with us every time. Anyway, all together today, smashed out both the raids, got ourselves some Maccas, and then headed home. It was great. Whoa. Ah, there we go. Right at the back, please. Oh boy, I just got a notification on my phone that Pal World... Wait, what did that say? Did Pal World respond to Pokemon Go? Or to Pokemon, or did Pokemon respond to Pal World? I got no idea. One of them responded to the other. I'm not looking into that. I am prepared to stay well away from drama. I didn't take drama classes as a high schooler. I'm certainly not going to take it now. At least, not in that way. Oh, what? She didn't end up taking a sticker. No. Anyway. Seem to be crushing it. Spirit of the Forest is going to make it even easier for us to keep doing so. Second, we can afford it. Boop, 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 boop. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll turn it into a MIB. And then I'll place like a tax zone or something. But yeah, I think that's the main idea. Just to really take advantage of the whole camo detection and lead dropping power, all that jazz. Or maybe I just place the Super Monkey, honestly. Yeah, I feel like that would be better. Place the Super Monkey, get some good upgrades on it. I keep forgetting I can't press them. Put the Super Monkey on that side, please. Okay, there we go. Much better. What Super Monkey do I go for? Again, I'm feeling Robo Monkey. Because if I turn it into a MIB with the Robo Monkey, then I won't have to worry about camo detection. So I don't have to cross it with the bottom half, I can cross it with the top half. But is that all that much better? I don't know. Anyway, let's just do this. We'll get the epic range, because I know we'll get that. Same with the Robo Monkey. I know I'm choosing that, so I'll just buy that one outright. But, yeah, I don't really know about the cross path. What do you guys usually go for? Because I know Robo Monkey plus Laser Blast is kind of shit. You know, you may as well just have Laser Blasts in the range or something. I don't know. It seems like it's shit, because Laser Blasts is already technically 2 projectiles, and then with Robo Monkey it's still kinda just 2 projectiles. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not. I haven't looked into the damage outputs and stuff, but yeah, I suspect it isn't that amazing. So I kinda wanna go Robo Monkey plus knockback. I know I don't need the camera detection side of things if I do that, but may as well, right? Super Monkey to shoot slightly further, can do more damage to camo balloons. Wait, did that even say that it could see them? Shoot slightly further, see, and do more damage to camo balloons. Ah, okay. I get you, I get you. I guess if I go bottom part then, technically it deals more damage to DDTs. They're camo balloons. I wonder. And you know, with the whole MIB situation, then still technically able to pop leads. It's not like I need the top part for that. I do wonder. Okay, may as well get a Tech Terror. I would love it if that still shot darts. I don't think it does once you get to Tech Terror. I think once you get to Tech Terror, that's guaranteed, like, plasma. But it would be hilarious if it still shot darts. Yeah, it's plasma. It may not act as plasma fully, I don't know. But it definitely has the look of it. Do you guys ever think I'd be able to get a true sun temple in an Odyssey? That's my dream. Like in a legitimate Odyssey, a weekly one, not just a regular one that someone sends in. In a regular Odyssey, I get myself a true sun temple. And then I can slap it in the thumbnail and be like, boom, that's right. I use this big motherfucker. Powerful blasts of laser instead of darts. I somehow doubt that, and then it's plasma. I kind of like the knockback better. I think I'm going for that. I know he's already got camo detection. I don't care. I'm having a good time regardless. Buff them both. Buffing all the friends. I'm loving the damage over time stuff, if you can't already tell. Let's do that. What else can we grab? Maybe a sniper would be pretty good. 2 lots of jungle drums. Pretty snazzy. I don't know if we'll get much more out of it than just bouncing bullets, so we'll stick with that for now. And then maybe we'll chuck a plane down somewhere, monkey ace. I don't know if it'll fit. Doesn't seem to. What's down here? I got no idea what that buffs, but sure, let's go with that. Get ourselves an Operation Dart Storm, preferably. Otherwise, just throwing the missiles every now and then is pretty good. Pretty good too. Pretty good too. Yeah, do that. Alright. Let's see if this defense can crush the 90s and eventually 100. Oh yeah, I forgot about my tech shooter strategy. We could potentially still implement it, honestly. I don't know how much money you make between now and then, but 20,000 can't be that hard to come by, right? Okay, maybe I'm a liar. Because we're not that far away. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, last few rounds. Bring it on. 97 is usually a test of pure damage. 98 is a test of damage and cleanup. 99 is a test of fuck all, because honestly, if you beat 98 and you manage to beat 95, why the hell are you struggling with 99? And then round 100 is just your ticket to freedom. Oh damn, we can actually afford a tech zone. That's kind of scary.
I didn't think that would happen. Glad it did, but did not anticipate. Anyway, here we are. Fully ready to take on this bad and destroy it. Anyway, not bad Odyssey. Not a bad Odyssey at all. I enjoyed it. I don't particularly enjoy Polyphemus as a map, but overall this Odyssey has been nice. Delete. Hey, 000 Insta. Love that. Anyway, there we go. 1-2 tree Odyssey complete. Or rather, all the trees Odyssey complete. And look at that. I actually used every one of my towers at least once. At least twice. Wow, look at me go. Alright. Not too shabby. And we got a good Insta to pick up as well. One that was featured quite frequently. Well, there you go. That's been all the trees. Love a good Oban related Odyssey. And I guess that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. And goodbye.